Hello. We are exactly 1 week before the holiday of what we call Pesach, Passover. And that night of the 22nd of April, Monday evening, we will have a window in time that will open for us and that will allow us really to raise from wherever we are in our spiritual journey. No matter what level of energy we are at that moment, we have an extreme energy that will raise us up to our biggest desire. So the first thing is that through this week, together with your teacher, with your studies, prepare yourself for that moment. Ask yourself and, perfect this idea of what do I want? In which way I want to make a difference in my personal life? Where is my contribution to the world? Saying this, we are going through a very unique week that prepare us exactly for that moment. We're talking about the chapter of Metzora. And we continue with the idea of our greatness and the influence of the thoughts and speech over our life. We have to pay attention of how we speak, how we think, and how we speak. Because when we are judging a certain situation or ourselves or another person to be bad, we are cutting ourselves from the flow of energy of the infinite energy of the Creator. It says by the Kabbalists that as we come to this world, we have this cocoon around us of perfection, of a perfect energy that nourishes us constantly with all the blessings that we need in our life, with the healing that we need in our life. And because of the way we think, the way we speak, with time, with the our growth, we are causing damage to this cover of protection. And this is why we experience lack and problems, etc. This is why we are not experiencing endless energy, continuity, blessings. And we keep ourselves in slavery of time, of running after respect, of running after hard work with no results. When it is in that way, is because we are not clear with the power that we have inside of us. We are not only we are not conscious, we also don't accept the great energy that we have within us. And because of this, we are permitting ourselves to use the thought, the speech, and our actions in a way that it causes damage in our life and the world. So in order for us to protect ourselves and to continue the energy of vitality inside of us, it's very important that we pay attention the way we think and the way we speak. That we will give respect to the energy that we have inside of us and to the energy that every person have inside of him or her. The second point is to know that when we are speaking bad about ourselves, a situation, or another person, we are drawing judgment and distraction to the world. At that moment, we have this cover of negativity on us that doesn't permit blessings to come into our life. in that moment when we are speaking in this way, we become active partner of the dark forces. So if we ask ourselves why those problems, this distraction, this hatred exist in the world, it's because of each and every one of us that we didn't pay attention to our thought, maybe about ourselves or about someone else. When we judge with words and we spoke badly about other people, about a situation, about ourselves. Because we need to be aware of the holy power that exists inside of us, the person that we are. And when we are aware of that energy, everything that we'll do will be much more holy. We will pay much more attention because we will respect the treasure that we have inside of us. And we will start using the thought and the speech for the sake of really drawing mercy to our life and to the world. This is what this world needs: more mercy, more love, more compassion. Like this, we will be capable really to awaken the world mercy and remove this darkness away. The truth is that when we damage that strongly, the world energy, our energy, it's very hard to restore. But thank God we have the Zohar itself, the book of the Zohar, visualizing it, reading into it if possible. We can restore the damage that we might have created through our thoughts and speech. The other thing is to know that the letters, the Aramaic letters, exist underneath our skin. And each time that we're doing actions of elevation, actions of sharing, of restriction, overcoming our robotic nature, those letters are shining. But when we are not, and when we are behaving in the contrary way, that cause that light to be blocked and not to be able to shine, this energy, this light causes damage. Damage to the skin, damage to the walls of the house. So the best thing is to pay attention to the way that we think, to the way that we speak, when it's hard to use also the tools, which are the letters and the speech, by the 72 names of God, by the visualizing the letters of the Zohar, and that will help us to restore the energy. The last point. This week, we are related to something huge, great, that will awaken in us our greatness. We're gonna feel the great energy that we have inside of us, each and every one. We're gonna feel that. We're gonna have a glimpse of that energy. It's good. We need to pay attention to it. We need to be aware of it. And the second, we need to accept it. Like Spider-Man was told, with great power come great responsibility. So maybe many times we don't accept the great power that we have inside of us, and this is why we damage it. So we need to pay attention. We have great power inside of us, no matter who we are. As human, we have great power inside of us. And because of that, we need to pay attention and to behave with ourselves with holiness and respect. Respect to this energy that we have. To pay attention that we are not wasting our energy. To pay attention the way we think, to pay attention the way we speak, the actions that we do. Pay attention that we upgrading our actions of restriction, our actions of sharing. We cannot stay stagnant. It doesn't exist. We always go backwards and then we block our energy again. So as a great soul, we're supposed to find ways to do greater things, to push ourselves. Remember, if things doesn't like open up, is sometimes because I don't accept my great energy. When I know that and accept that, I go out of that slavery of time, of process. And then what happens? Things open up. Situation starts to move. Thanks to what? Thanks to the fact that I realize I have a great soul inside of me. I have a great power. I'm part of the Creator. And therefore, I can move mountains. Everything is possible. I should know that. I should accept that. I should start to pay attention to my thoughts and speech and action, elevation of action, and guide all of this by meditation, by consciousness towards elevating my surrounding with that. In order for me really to receive all of this, not only in the mind and the understanding, I want to read a paragraph in the Zohar to restore something in us, but also to open our consciousness and to allow ourselves to experience that glimpse of greatness that we have inside of us. I'm reading verse 40 and 41. ט"ו פתח ואמר, מים רבים לא יוכלו לכבות וגומר, מים רבים דה דרואה ימינה דבאי לקשרה, בי קשרה דתפילה, עד דרואה שמאלה לקיימה וימינו תחבקני. דבר אחר, מים רבים, דה הוא נהר הילאה, דימינה נפקי נהרים לכל עיוור, וכולהו נגדין והתמשכן מיני. כדה מקולות מים רבים, מעינון קולות דמים רבים, דנפקן והתמשכן מיני. ונהרות כדה נשאו נהרות וגומר. אם ייתן איש את כל הון ביתו באהבה, דרכים כי לקדושה בריחו יבוזו לו. בוז יבוזו לו, יבוזו מבאי לי. מה יבוזו לו, אלא אם ייתן איש דה קודשה בריחו. את כל הון ביתו כדה, כל הון יקר ונעים באהבה, דחי לגבי. ולהתקשרה בהדה, בוב יבוזו לו, כל עינון אוכלוסין וכל עינון משריין דלעילה. להוא הון יקר, דהלת רעותה, לכולהו אלה בשעתה, דחי מתקשרה בי בקדוש ברוך הוא. ומתעטרה בהדי כדין כל עינון אוכלוסין וכל עינון משריין וכולהון אלמין כולהו בחדו. בנהירו בברחן ועל דה אמר שמאלו תחת לראשי וימינו תחבקני. I wish you a powerful week.